Hey guys, it's my Doll 13, and today I'm going to be doing a collection review. I currently have 9 dolls, and I'll introduce you to all of them. I'll say each doll's name, I'll say each doll's date that I got them, and I'll say a fun fact or a story about the doll, and I'll also say whether it is archived, retired, or still allowed to be purchased today. So let's get started with my 2016 collection review. Okay, so the first doll I'd like to introduce you to is named Marie. I got her Christmas 2013, and one story about her is that she is my favorite doll to dress up like she's all little and pretty and in dresses and stuff. She's just my little baby doll. She is a bitty twin, and she is not archived, nor is she retired. You can still purchase her today. Okay, so the second doll I'd like you to see is named Crystal. She's a bitty twin along with Marie, and they came together on Christmas 2013. I have one fact and one story I'd like to share about her. The story is that once I used an American Girl doll pick on pieces of her hair, and it completely frizzed up half her ringlets. Little life lesson, don't do that to your textured hair dolls. And the fact is that I spell her name with an H. So it's capital Chrystal. I don't know why I added an H in 2013, but I did, so that's how her name is spelled. She is not retired nor archived and can still be purchased today. Okay, so the third doll I ever received is Kit Kittredge. She was my first historical doll and my first 18-inch doll. I got her on Christmas 2014, and I absolutely am in love with her. I have two mini stories about her. The first one is that she is the first doll that I read the American Girl stories with. I had never read any American Girl story beside hers, and I absolutely loved it. I read it 2 times, and though we are very far apart, I believe she's a 1932 doll and I'm 2016, I could relate so well to her stories. I didn't read the Be Forever one because it was 2014. I read the 6-book collection of Kit. I read it twice. It was amazing. And the second thing I'd like to share about Kit is that she has my favorite hair. Well, not my favorite hair, but I really like her hair, because let's say I were just to completely mess up Kit's hair. It's all messy, probably really tangled now, but if I were just to simply take my American Girl doll brush and brush through it, no tangles are appearing. It is just, after a few strokes of the brush, she is back to normal, and I would present her like this to a video. So that's Kit. She's even been out for a long time, but she has never been archived, and she is not retired, and she is still available for purchase today. The next doll I received is named Haley. You can probably see by the quality already that she is not an American Girl doll, but an Our Generation doll. I still love her anyways, though. I got her Christmas 2014 along with Kit and another doll you're about to see next. A story about Haley is, if you follow my Instagram at mydoll13, you would know that I never take pictures of Haley. I didn't have a very good connection with her, but her hair was absolutely awful. I had it in a weird twisty thing, and I never took pictures of her. I took one picture of her, and her hair was a mess. But then one morning I woke up and said, let's brush out Haley's hair. It took me a long time, but I brushed all through it and braided it in these small braids. If you can see, her entire head of hair is braided. The Our Generation don't have very good quality hair, that's why it got so bad. But after not brushing it for a few days, it just went crazy. But I braided it, and it looks much better now, and I have a better connection with Haley because of it. And I don't really know, I don't think Our Generation even archives dolls. They don't archive them at all. They're either retired or not, and Haley is not retired. And they don't retire dolls very often or make a big deal out of it because they don't have stories or any sentimental meaning. So, well, the doll might to the child, but not like to the company. So, on to the next doll. Okay, so the third doll I received on Christmas 2014 is Molly McIntyre. I love this doll very much. and she has adorable hair. I love it. And a story I'd like to share about her is I used to call her Mall Doll, not realizing that sounded like I was mauling a doll. So now her substitute nickname is Molly Dolly, and that is what I call her. And she actually did archive along with her best friend doll Emily a while back. I believe she was archived as of January 1st, 2015. That's why I got her, besides the fact that I absolutely loved her. So she may come back one day, I don't know. Samantha Parkington did come back from the archives, but that was unprecedented. She was the first one that did that. So let's go on to our next dolls and maybe hope they'll bring Molly back one day. The next doll I'd like to show you is Kaya. She is an American Girl doll, unlike Haley, and is absolutely adorable. I actually got her for Christmas 2015, so she's only been around with us for maybe about 2.5 months, and I am absolutely in love with her. So, one story I have about Kaya is that sometimes I call her Kaya Kayaka. I don't really know where that came from, but sometimes I call her that. I'll also call her her real name, Kaya Atenmai. She is just advertised as Kaya, but Kaya Atenmai is her full name. Kaya is a nickname, and Kaya Kayaka came in there somewhere. So Kaya is not archived, nor is she retired, and she's just an absolutely wonderful doll. Okay, so my 7th American Girl doll is the ever so popular these days, Leah Clark. I got her on January 1st, 2016, the moment she came out. I literally stood in line in front of the American Girl doll store and waited for her to come out and American Girl to open their doors, and I grabbed a Leah right away. So a story I'd like to tell about Leah is I never realized it, but my reading teacher was telling a story, and I realized she was there with her granddaughter, not my granddaughter. She was there with her granddaughter at the same time I was in the American Girl doll store picking out a Leah doll. Kind of creepy, but she was there too. And Leah is definitely not archived or retired. She is a 2016 Girl of the Year and will officially retire on 2017, January 1st. She'll be completely gone from stores then, or whenever Leah's are sold out in the stores in 2016, which is very possible this year that she might sell out, but she is just so popular. Okay, so Leah Clark was the last doll that I personally own, but you must be thinking, wait, I thought you had 9 dolls. In a way, I kind of do. The last 2 dolls I own are my sister's dolls, but the thing about it is that they stay in my room and live with me at all times, but she's grown out of American Girl dolls. So somehow I kind of consider them as mine. And those 2 dolls are Marie Grace and Josefina. I believe Josefina was purchased in 2011 by my sister, and Marie Grace was purchased in 2012. If not, it was a year ahead of that for each of them, but I believe it's 2011, 2012. So I have them in my room now, and a fact about Josefina is that my sister was actually supposed to be named Josephine. So Josefina, it was just kind of a coincidence that she got her. Her name isn't Josephine or Josephine now. It is something else, but that's just a kind of a funny story. And a fact about Marie Grace is that's kind of funny, but I have Marie Grace, I have a Marie doll, and last year, 2015, Grace was the Girl of the Year. So if I would have bought in Grace last year, I would have had a Marie, a Grace, and a Marie Grace. And Josefina is not archived, nor is she retired, so you can still buy a Josefina doll today. But Marie Grace was archived along with her partner doll, Cecile Ray, in 2011. Not in 2011. It was some other time, I believe. And yeah, she came out in 2011, so she wasn't archived then. She was archived some other time, I don't exactly remember. but she's gone for now. She might come back, like I said, with Molly. She could come back in the future, but we just don't know yet. So these are my two of my sister's dolls. See you guys next time. Bye!